Daniel's a different fighter, but let's not make no mistakes about this. He's fighting one of the best fighters. So he has to do something amazing to win this fight. You know, do you understand? So he has to go in there and do something which has never been done before.
Yeah.
It's a tough ask, of course. You know, the thing with Usyk is he doesn't depend on his power to knock you out. He depends on his skill. That's why it's a tough ask, because he's going to box rings around you.
You know, jabs, using lateral movement.
Chizora's take on the rematch heavyweight boxing pros are weighing in on the highly anticipated rematch between Oleksandr Usyk and Daniel Dubois. Derek Chizora believes Dubois must rely more on his jab and approach this fight differently than he did in their first encounter. He emphasizes that beating Usyk requires not just physical strength, but also mental sharpness, suggesting that unless Dubois makes key adjustments, Usyk will likely win again. However, Chizora does leave room for an upset, noting that if Dubois fights smarter, he could surprise everyone. While his comments lean slightly in Usyk's favor, they also reflect hope that Dubois might bring a sharper, more strategic game plan to the ring.
And what I'm saying is this, yeah. To beat Oleksandr Usyk, you have to be mentally disturbed in your head. Yeah?
You have to be mentally disturbed.
Yeah, because you have to understand.
Or to take the fight in the first place.
Yeah, because when I saw him a couple of months ago,
yeah.
I had a coffee with him, we were just chatting. The guy lives in Ukraine.
Yep.
Yeah. He goes, oh, before I came on the plane, I was sleeping in my house, and then those missiles were going over my house, and I didn't want to go in the bunker. I was like, I'll just go to sleep. There's some craziness, isn't it? I mean, like, imagine you now, you're in your house in Barnet, Timbuktu, and then missiles are going. What are you gonna be like?
Yeah, he's cut from very different stuff.
Yeah, exactly. So, and then remember,
Joshua breaks down the first fight. Anthony Joshua offers a detailed breakdown of what went wrong for Daniel Dubois in their first fight and why the rematch will be a true test. He describes Usyk as a very skilled and tricky opponent, especially due to his southpaw stance, which often throws off orthodox fighters like Dubois. According to Joshua, Dubois struggled to establish his jab and right hand, two of his biggest weapons, because southpaws typically stand further back, making it difficult to land clean shots.
Generation, you know, he done really well to go up against him and push Oleksandr Usyk in certain ways. Oleksandr Usyk's a good opponent. The thing where Daniel struggled, obviously, with southpaw, Daniel couldn't get his jab off, which is one of his main weapons, and his right hand off, because a southpaw, they're a bit further back, because their stance is different. So you have to kind of counter with the right hand, and Daniel couldn't get his main weapons off, so he struggled a little bit. But it's cool. Came back, beat Jerome Miller, big, strong, heavy guy. Beat Filip Hrgovic, who was apparently the boogeyman of the division. So he's done well to be in this position now after that. He's done well. Oleksandr Usyk fight, unlucky, came up short, but he's done well to bounce back.
Do you think it was a legal shot against Usyk or not?
I don't know. It's not. Don't matter what I say. Don't matter. What do you think?
I thought it was very close.
Dubois' redemption arc, that inability to use his primary tools, played a major role in Dubois' struggle. However, Joshua also credits Dubois for how he responded to the loss. He highlights Daniel's victories over notable opponents like Jerome Miller and Filip Hrgovic, both considered dangerous fighters. Joshua notes that despite the setback against Usyk, Dubois has done well to rebuild and earn this second chance, demonstrating clear growth in his mental toughness and resilience.
Blind.
No,
so
you.
I think it's on referee's discretion. I think if some referees call it legal...
So your opinion doesn't matter then?
I think more people are more interested in your opinion.
But I'm interested in yours.
If the referee called it legal...
No. You.
Either way, I think. Either way. Because some could argue Usyk
wears
his shorts high.
You.
I'll say it was legal.
It was legal.
We can call it legal.
Illegal?
No, legal.
Okay, legal. Oh,
yeah, you must have an opinion as well.
Probably legal. It's a fight. You get hit around the belt, you get hit around the leg. I think it is what it is. He got hit and he went down. Legal.
Usyk's focused mindset. Oleksandr Usyk enters a rematch with a clear and focused mindset. Rather than dwelling on his previous bout with Dubois, Usyk sees that chapter is closed. He's uninterested in replaying past moments or defending what has already been judged by fans and officials. Instead, he's channeling all his energy into the present. Usyk believes the upcoming fight is an entirely new challenge and has been preparing accordingly. His approach is disciplined and forward-looking, free from emotional baggage, driven solely by the desire to perform at the highest level once again.
All situation. But I not think about my first fight because it was in the past. Now we have a new fight. Maybe, I don't know, but I not think about this. Maybe Daniel do it again, but for me it doesn't matter because it's God's will. But I ready. I training long time. I have good protect in my both. Doesn't matter.
Do they think too much about the past?